Hello everyone, it's Diego from the projects department of Develop. And yeah, it's been a while, but I'm back yet again with another Game Jam showcase. It's been a busy past couple of months here at Develop with all of our members hard at work with various different endeavors. This time around, I'm here to show you all of the different works made during the two Game Jams we held internally this past September and October. I have a bunch of different things to show you, so let's head on to the showcase. Our first set of works comes from the mini game jam we held this past September 2022. This jam's focus was all about character art centered around the theme royalty. Let's check them out. Our first work comes from none other than Vince Yalom, or more famously known as Bob Soul.
Hey, it's your boy Vince, back at you with more premium content. Let's jump right into it. In case you were fortunate enough to never have heard of Bob Soul Prepare to Bob Edition, it's basically a roguelike gacha game where you pull for Bob Souls with different quirks and send them off on fun Bob Soul adventures. It doesn't exist yet. It was this idea that came to me in a Jeep ride home. My brain is very noisy, I just had to get it out of my system, tell everyone about it, and it's perfect because this minigame jam for art rolls around. It's the perfect excuse for me to shitpost and make art at the same time. About the character themselves, King Soul is like an SSR 5-star chess-themed Bob Soul. He has a fancy, unfinished chair and like Okay, I'm sorry, I procrastinated one day and ran out of time and energy to add polish to my work. He's super chessy. Go see if you can find all the chess references in their design. This has been Bob Soul. Thanks for having me here.
And then we have another piece of art from Mika, with her character named Rai, the royalty who is neither king nor queen.
Hello, I'd like to introduce you to Rai. The general concept of the character is being neither king nor queen, or even prince nor princess. Rai is a non-binary androgynous character that is part of the royalty. The main features I wanted to emphasize in the design are the different card sets in 2-color and the other details being the same except for the body having a unique skin color. I included the suits to show that the character unifies all 4 powers of the kingdom from storyline under them that has card suits as their bases. The colors were binary except the skin of the character to make it show that things will be binary but the person itself is an exception, and that you can be unique as yourself. That is all for Rai. Bye bye!
These are just some of the works that were created for our art jam this past September. I hope you enjoyed all of the royalty that has graced us with their presence. Moving on to October, let's showcase the games made for our first ever internal game jam of academic year 2022 to 2023, the Halloween Jam. This was a week-long event in which teams had to create a full-on game using the theme, You Are Already Dead. Lots of different takes on this theme, so let's dive in. First off, we have an iconic duo returning again to develop another banger video game, Bingus number 25, and their game, Rise Again.
Hello everyone, I'm Shar.
And I'm Vince.
And together, we're Bingus 25.
This time, we made Rise Again, an active battle roguelike card game.
Raymond Chavez approved. Rise Again will have you panicking on the edge of your seats, wishing we implemented turns.
You heard us right, there are no turns in this game, and fights run on timers that decide when you draw cards or when enemies attack.
Featuring 40 cards and 32 collectible equipment, even the demo version is a blast to play at 25 levels.
So what are you waiting for? Play Rise Again now!
Next is Average Spearman, or Nico, with his game entitled Underworld Weapon Master.
This is the Underworld. You're not supposed to be dead, but here you are anyway. The living cannot enter, so you made yourself non-living, temporarily. So your weapons are your life. You lose them, your non-living status becomes, permanent. And people down here don't take nicely to anything that's living, so you better be careful. So hack, slash, and slam, and do whatever you can to make sure you don't end up being stuck down here forever. Good luck.
Third on our list of games is a spooky visual novel called A Train from Baclaran by Undead Engine.
Hello, this is Mika speaking for Team Undead Engine. In our game, A Train from Baclaran, You play as the office worker Nika as she goes through her usual commute home from work on the Metro Manila LRT 1 line. Coded in Ren'Py, the game is a horror puzzle visual novel featuring 3 escape room puzzles for Nika to solve, accompanied by original art, music, and someone else on the train. Each puzzle car features 3 views: the standard scene, a window view, and a zoomed-in view of the former for investigation. To fit with the theme of "You Are Already Dead," the narrative implies that Nika is stuck in a limbo where she goes through her death multiple times within the train. You can find our game by searching for "A Train from Baclaran" on itch.io. Undead Engine would like to thank you everyone for the support you have shown our game so far. Please look forward to some updates to the game in the future.
Next, we have a newcomer to the scene. Please draft me, or Zach, with this game, Hellogus. Welcome to the game of Hellogus, where you play as Frankenstein and his monster. Utilize the duo's capabilities such as Frankenstein's brains and his monster's brute strength to solve puzzles. Another solo dev, we have Cedric, aka Yummy, and his hot dog theme parkour game, Heavenly Hot Dogs.
Hello! Welcome to my game! Heavenly Hot Dogs! Essentially, in this game, I've blurred the line between heaven and hell. We're in the gray area, and here, we really just get what we want. But we suffer along with it. And that basically translates to eating hot dogs. So here, in my game, you parkour through a bunch of levels of parkours that are doable, and you go to the end. Once you reach the end, your run gets saved as a replay, and you get to watch that replay as a ghost. So you get to watch your past you. Then, hot dogs suddenly fall out the sky, and then your job is to manipulate time such that the past you, the runner that you're watching right now, that he gets to eat the hot dogs. And once all the hot dogs have been cleared through a series of attempts, you finish the level, and really it's just rinse and repeat for 4 more levels. And once you finish everything, you'll realize that when you blur the line between heaven and hell, it's literally just where we are.
And finally, from Studio Sandream, we have our final game, Secondhand.
Hello, it is I, Ren, live from Team Sandream Studios. I would like to invite everyone for a cozy time to our not-so-spooky, low-key spooky, saucy kind of spooky point-and-click game, Secondhand. Join Coco Marvin as he starts preparing for another day at this thrift shop, and possibly even meet friends along the way.
And those are all of the games from this year's Halloween Jam. I hope you enjoyed what all of our so very talented and creative members here at Develop have to offer. As always, if any of these games interest you, you may head down to our official website where you can find not only the games listed here, but so much more. With that said, we hope to see you guys next Game Jam. Thanks for watching!